right, everybody. Are you ready for a quasi-terrifying experience? Checking out Quasimorph. All right, everybody. We are back once again, checking out something new this time. This one, Quasimorph. What looks like a tantalizingly terrifying turn-based space romp dealing with bastardesque rich corporations that have taken over to like terrifying degree, and demonic influences, because you know those things go hand in hand. All right, press any key. All right, let's go options for a second. Interface. Day, month, year is fine. 24 hours fine. Fast item transfer with control. Don't know why that wouldn't be on there. Large text. I don't think I need it with this one, so we'll try it without. Hit chance, NPC. Yeah, graphics. Here we go. Max frame rate 120, HDR 60. 640 by 120. All right. I wonder if it will 120. All right. It says HDR. I don't think it's actually running HDR. Don't mute sound when focus is lost. There we go. What we can do though is maybe have it be game capped instead of screen capped. There we go. We might speed it up to 2 times the animation. We'll see how slow the animation is. Combat log size 100. Trade shuttle auto unloading. Okay, controls dynamic. I don't know enough to change that one way or another. Okay. What if we want 40% for music, but the game itself 60? All right, here we go. Move forward doesn't have a button. We got the numpads, which is kind of cool. Attack with cursor, force movement. Inventory is I or tab? How about tab or mouse 4? I'm glad it's got the mouse buttons there. M for minimap. Could do that as maybe the mouse button. Highlight map object. Actually, here, yeah. Let's do highlight map objects for now. We might change that back. All right, changes applied automatically. All right, guys, this is Quasimorph. Such a cool looking game. I've been excited to check out mods. I did have some quality of life mods installed that maybe we should not have the first time we play. Extra deployed. Display movement UI home store. Yeah, we'll just leave that alone. All right. Standard difficulty. Evacuation anytime. Weak enemies increase rewards. Autosaves on each floor. There's a customize. Operators. Mission. Sandbox combat. What if we went You know what? Let's just do normal. It's our first time playing. You can't go messing around with things until you know what you're talking about. And I have no idea what I'm talking about just yet. So, let's go.
The history of humanity is written in tears and blood.
I like the ship.
Liars, tyrants, idealists. They all tried to bring happiness on the edge of a sword. We waited for liberation from the shackles of fate, and were ready to go through the last judgment for it.
City looks good.
Not for the glorious death for the eternal kingdom, love, or the Lord, but for a way to step off the path of suffering. But when the apocalypse came, we shrugged our shoulders and started profiting from it as usual. The creatures lurking in the depths of space didn't seem scarier than our own world. Armed with the hope that the darkest hour comes before dawn, we try to survive until the first rays of the sun.
Oh, that can't be good. Ooh, Jane. Hello, Jane. Good morning, boss. Let's first restore memory after the diapause. During the Ancom mission on Venus, we awakened a Quasimorph named Tesclon. Tesclon? I'm not sure how to say that word. Tesclon. Tescutalon. Yeah. Tescutalon. Tescalon. Yeah, I'm going to just ignore the T. It's the second T is silent. Okay. Tescalon. His Quasimorphs are still in our world now, which is weird. The news says nothing about our involvement. What's more, the corporates insist that Quasimorphosis is a fabrication and claim that Tescalon is a provocation by the civil resistance. We are now orbiting Phobos and have time to recover and figure out what to do next. Supplies on the spacecraft are running low, so we need to find ourselves some new profitable ... So, we've caused shit and now we gotta sort shit out. First pilot. Attention! Attention! Vector 4, Sector 6, Northern Hemisphere. 5 launches detected. Rocket engines approaching rapidly, activating countermeasures. Magnum, grab onto something. This is going to get loud. Ooh, I like the ship. That looks so cool. HIS Magnum. Who's shooting us? It seems to be the civil resistance. We need to clear them off the Magnum. Our future depends on it. I love the look of the 3D stuff they got going on. I kind of wish the whole game had that look. Or 2.5 with 3D. But, or yeah, like 2.5, like 2D with this kind of 3D. I love the 3D look. Let's remember how to move. To navigate, use the left mouse on a tile, or up, down, left, right on the keyboard, or the numpad. In the bottom left corner of the screen, you'll find your energy reserve, pain threshold counter. All right, our health monitor. Energy's 2. Our health is, I guess, 130, maybe? Yeah, health's 130. Our move, we have 2 action points, costing 1 kilocal of calorie consumption. Oh, look, you can see it right above the right there. So there's our health is the red, and our 2 action points. Pain threshold's normal. Our satiated. Jeez, I can't read today. How satiated we are. That's our hunger. And we can go health monitor to see all the details of our head, shoulder, arm, thigh, foot, knee, stomach, body, and chest. Should it be another one just for your brain? All right, so we get 2 HP per turn. O2's at 22%. We got no poison or infection. We have up to 12 for pain. We lose 1 a turn, and we're losing 1 calorie per turn. Okay. Shrike. We got Hyber shirt and Hyber pants. So hibernation shit. 9 resistance and 7 resistance. They're made of plastic. I wish we could have that stay up long enough. It's cloth, ordinary, tech level 1. I wish that would stay up long enough for me to find out, like, hover over the icons. Like, it's got a 5 and a 4. I guess that's our 9 resistance. It looks like maybe electric and physical. I don't know. Oh, it's down here. Here we go. Beam, ion, and cryo laser. This one's shock and ion. This one's poison. We got cold, entropy, cryo laser, fire, plasma, entropy, laceration and plasma, pierce and explosion, and just blunt and explosion. I like how it's always more than one. That's really cool. Leave the cabin and head to the elevator. It's in the room across. We need to eliminate all these bastards. Hell yeah, baby. Take it all. All right, we got our gun. We're using a Hydra. Damage is good up to 4 tiles. Laser sight, back up the gun, and knockback 26%. Tech level 3. Perfect condition. It does 23 to 29 damage, 160% crit, 95 accuracy, 8 crit chance, 3.4 scatter. Okay. Effective range of 4, 3 AP to reload. What? But we only have like 2 AP, I thought. 17 9mm bullets, and it rate of fire is 1 to 4. And a t-shirt. It's less condition, but it's got armor. Okay, we got a tactical vest, condition of 98, vest size of 2. I don't know what that is about. So we got jeans, antibiotics, bandages, a splint. It looks like the resistance is the same. It's just different. So instead of being... like, the armor gave us 2 blunt and explosion, and I think a little bit of cryo entropy, cryo laser, and a little bit of shock. Or was that our boots? Ah, the sneakers we put on gave us the cryo and the blunt, gave us this and that. I don't know if that gave us anything. Tourist backpack, a 6x2. Okay. We could put on the jacket, or sorry, our t-shirt. We would lose poison and shock resist, but we would gain physical, like blunt and cold. There we go. Now we're actually wearing our clothes. Now we have 10 physical and 12 cold. 21% cryo or cold resist and 18% blunt. All right. That one, I think this one's empty. Just because the way it's like showing nothing. All right, yeah, totally empty. I wonder, could we put the Hyper Pants stuff in there? Because we only have a few storage on us personally. Like, we only got 8 slots left. After we got rid of them. Alright. That was our 2 points. Open a door. If you press T, you can get information about the mission status or request evacuation via elevator or shuttle. But right now, we have nowhere to retreat. Clear the invaders from all floors of the Magnum. Med block, the data is being refined. Arsenal, the data is being refined. And engine room, data being refined. Okay. To move between station levels, use the elevator or stairs in the control window. All floors are displayed. I strongly recommend starting with the med bay. If we lose those bioprinters, there will be serious difficulties in cloning you or the other figures. the other fighters. All right. Well, before we do that, let's make. Whoa! I didn't mean to auto door. Okay. It fired one shot of our gun. 16 out of 17, still fine. All right, we can go. We're at the bridge, so we can go med block, arsenal, or engine room. Oh, let's go down to the med block. Makes sense. Get those cryo printers or the bio printers. This is the med bay where the bioprinter is located. A perfect place to remind you about your health. If your health reaches 0, you die. If your pain threshold reaches its limits, you'll lose 1 AP. Damage you receive can lead to injuries or limb loss. Keep an eye on that. Take a close look at the health interface by pressing H. I'm sending a signal to your computer about a new wound. You need to fix it. To do this, press left click on the medical kit to your right. Then select the injured body part. Alright, so we got an injury. Alright, let's see. Damage per move is 2. We got a fracture, a blunt fracture. And now it shows the inventory. Okay. Let's see. Splints. Stabilizes wounds 4 turns. Same with the bondage. But they do different things. I would have thought a fracture in our knee. That's 2 damage per move, and yet we get 2 HP per turn. Would that balance out, I wonder? Oh, but we could probably move more than just 2 in a turn. Alright. No, running's unavailable. Dodge is minus 12%. Damage per move 2. No implants. Okay. It looks like it's a hammer. So we want the splint on our knee. There's nothing for us to take. It didn't work. What? How come we still have the splint? All right, it's gone. As is our splint. I wonder why it didn't work the first time. We got implants. Ooh, and we got a mini map. Both containers were empty, which is bullshit. Okay. End turn. The auto dock allows you to treat wounds or infections if it has charges. You can recharge it with standard batteries. Hurry! I spotted an enemy in the room below you. Deal with them. Okay, something in that one. All right. Oh, look, the the attack pod that landed it. So those weren't missiles that hit us. Those were boarding pods. All right. Well, we got fire mode, single, or rapid fire. Let's try rapid fire. Great job. Pay attention to the corpse. Click on it to loot. All right. If you want to stand on the corpse without inspecting it, use control and click for movement. When you're done here, return to the elevator and descend to the next level. In the top right corner, there's a mini map and the current mission status. No mini map. There is if I press M. But... All right, we'll definitely take the ammo. Okay, let's see. He's got Pathfinder. Condition's pretty bad. Pedipulator. Is that like a kicking leg or something? He's got. I think those are from us shooting him. All right. Dead, very slow. I should hope dead's very slow. Can't take his. No, we can. Oh, it's condition 0 though. All right, cryopental. General action drugs to turns increases heal chance, and it's got 4 out of 5 uses. Pretty light and more bandage. All right, before we go, let's check the other side. These are our cloning vats, okay. Ah, and a toilet. We can actually interact with the sink and the toilet. There's small storage. That's funny. All right. Let's get to the elevator. All right, let's get to the arsenal. Maybe we can get a better gun. And here's our arsenal. Ammo and melee weapons have different damage types, and armor has different resistance types. To win, choose wisely with what and how you attack. Alright. Open the door. To reload your weapon, press R. If the ammo is in the tactical vest slot in the middle of the screen, press the corresponding quick access slot key, and reloading it will take fewer AP. You have 2 weapon slots. You can quickly switch between them by clicking on the image of the active weapon in the top, or by pressing S. All right. Let's see. The Galand is not as good a gun as what I got, so. How do I put like the ammo we got in the vest slot so it takes less AP? Oh, down at the bottom. All right, and maybe bandages just to be safe. All right, you know what? Let's reload. All right. All right, foreman pants. Let's see. We would lower our cold resist by 2, but we gain 4 fire and 4 physical. All right. That's now we got 20 blunt, 8 fire, 18 cold. Okay. I suggest hiding behind the cover to make it harder for enemies to hit us. To do this, stand on the highlighted square. Cover Cover can stop a bullet if you're not shooting directly from behind it. If your shooting trajectory intersects the cover, it will be highlighted in red. If you ever want to shoot somewhere other than the enemy, hold Shift. Your cursor will change to a crosshair, and the shooting trajectory will be displayed. We have a barrel with fuel for the flamethrower. You can blow it up with a shot. Just don't catch fire yourself. Fire is very dangerous. But if you're unlucky enough to catch fire, you can extinguish yourself with any liquid from your inventory. For example, a bottle of water, which we just happened to find. We'll take that. So maybe we should put the bottle of water on the quick use slot just to play it safe. Why is the raider oh, is that the raider we killed upstairs? Gotta say, the ship feels smaller than I was expecting. Oh. All right, shift. Burn, motherfuckers! 86% chance. Raider, mild burn. No, we're out of AP, so that's our turn. Assault reflex, extra AP. Nice. Oh, this is our operator. Okay, this is our character, Francis Reed Daly. He's a rookie. 7 out of 25 XP. All his different stuff. Training, CQC, assault reflex, fire transfer. Blind Fury, gunsmith, gear maintenance. All right. Okay, what's going on? I thought I hit the button for ending turn. Oh, there's our full log. Okay. Hey, you made it. Welcome to Quasimorph. With invaders from all floors. Okay. Why is the game not responding? Activation costs 80 satiety or whatever. Alright, so 80 hunger and cooldowns 12 turns. That's fine. We got lots of food. Okay, options, controls. Center camera on player movement, camera shaking, key bindings. Here we go. Nice. Okay, ease attack mode. Z slower, X faster, reload, skip turn is spacebar. That's what I've been doing. I don't know why it's not doing anything. Like, button presses are clearly responding. All right. Odd. Will it take us right back? I think it's working now because he did his turn. I think that's what was happening. We were waiting for his turn and it just wasn't doing anything for some reason. Absentia. What's that? Access denied. The information is classified. Oh, that's demon stuff. Okay. All right. So you see the bar? That's how much damage we're likely to do when we shoot him. And we have a 95% chance of hitting. 22. All right. And E. To the right of the active weapon is the button to select the attack mode. Hover the cursor over it to see the advantages and disadvantages. 4 bullets at 4.8 degree scatter versus a 3.4. Ooh, extra accuracy going single fire. Buckshot. A shotgun? A cricket pistol. Oh, here we go. A helmet that's actually got condition. What happened to that other gun? Oh, I think I just screwed. Oh, it's on the ground. We're at max storage. I wonder if... like, if I put something in the storage box, will we get to keep it after mission? At least we got a hat now. Nice little beanie. All right, so less rate of fire. Reloading's less ammo, but everything else is a little bit worse than the gun, than our handgun, the Hydra. And then we got, of course, we got our shotgun. Yep. Ooh, red front. Okay, this and this are basically the same, except this has better condition. This guy's, I'll use it. We don't get a lot of storage room for items with our backpack here. Here. Put our old stuff. Over there. Keep the medicine, but takes 2 slots. That's why it dropped. Weapons are actually 2 slots. All right. Can we unload? There we go. Thank you. It's got better accuracy, but less damage. Like 4 to 5 less damage. And this one's just worse in all regards. Alright. We got antibiotics and 11 more shotgun. We got 20 shotgun shells on us. Alright. They came out of this room, so I doubt there's any in there. Look at the hole they put in our ship. Those bastards. Nothing? Really? Alright, well, according to the mini-map, we're done. Alright, next up, the last level of the tutorial. Someone threw grenades into the machine room again? I'll deal with them later. Grenades are used from the vest slot. Activate grenades, grenade usage with the corresponding hotkey, or by pressing the left click. Once you're done here, head to the cube-centric engine. Alright. And this thing here, stationary turret. I want. Oh, can that go down there? No. Okay. I'm just checking. Reload our gun. Opening door. Hull nodes have barricaded themselves in the upper compartment. Get ready for a serious battle. Use cover and don't play the hero. We have several stationary turrets and mines. They are used in the same way from the inventory with right click, open the context menu and selecting use. After that, you can place them on any adjacent tile. Prepare for defense. We have a little time. Just in case, the key for skipping a turn is spacebar and might be useful if you need to wait a few turns. Yeah, it doesn't help us if the bad guy decides to try to do nothing, though. Alright, where do I want to stand? I want to put the turret. Landmines. Super heavy ammo? Alright. I was about to say, let them come, but I guess they came and found the mines I left. Destroy them before they blow up the cube-centric engine. Protect the Magnum. Ooh, shotgun's only got a range of like 3. All right. 86% chance to shoot. You can wait to throw a grenade. I hit him for 1. Ooh, that.
Peoples will crushes you.
Oh. Okay. %93 chance. What about with rapid fire? Only a 63. Okay. Oh, out of nowhere, someone pops up close. 59. Oh! 4 bullets. They died before the bullets were done, and I hit the guy behind him. Oh, that's sweet. Bullets have persistence. Hey, Gmail 57, how's it going, buddy? That looked like it missed, but okay. I wish we could set this up to be like more information, but like more than this, but less than this. Because I only want like, say, up to where it says here, like up to there. Oh well.
Arise, wretch of the earth.
How far can we throw a grenade? Okay, I think one went behind. The one we injured went behind, so there's 3 guys still. I'm managing, doing all right. 89, 87. Reload. Did I not just say reload? Oh, okay. Catch. The grenades don't just go off? Oh, timer's 2 turns. I should have been reading better. $63 at him, but only 57 there. Hit both. $83, $69. Well done, Frank. All invaders eliminated, and the Magnum's no longer under threat. See you on the bridge. Over and out. Thanks, Jane. It's over. The Magnum has sustained minor damage. Basically, it won't affect the functionality of the equipment and crew. So we can go where we want. Do what we want. No, we gotta take that. Oh, is this everything we have on the ship? A balaclava? Okay. Knife maker, gunsmith, or blacksmith. Insulating tape. Glory, a metal armored jacket. Green jacket. It's less than what we're currently wearing. Which is a red front. I didn't think we actually swapped to the red front shirt, did we? Oh yeah, okay, that's the fire. I remember the pants. I forgot the shirt, I guess. Let's see, the boots. Stack Hanovitz. We got Pathfinder tactical vests. And then we got the tourist. And we got a gladiator. Oh, tourist is the backpack. Okay. It's a lot more defensive power. Let's see, 16 more of the second. 9 radiation, 7 cold, and 8 physical. All right. Oh, we went through a lot of ammo at the end there. The Storm TT kind of looks like a P90, which automatically makes it my favorite weapon. All right, so if we put the shotgun ammo and the wreck back, did it get put over here? Oh, no, it got put over there. All right. Let's take the P90. Let's see. Effective range of 4 as well. Minus 21% damage per tile, however. Rate of fire is 4 to 6 with less wave. Critical damage is better, but base damage is less. But it also uses up 9mm. For that reason alone, I'm not going to use it. I need different types of ammo. Ooh, tomahawk. Tactical tomahawk. Throw range of 4. Okay. Okay. Can we throw knives? You can throw your knives too? Nice. Oh, man. And we got the Taiga M shotgun. Seven to 13 times 5. This is 5 to 14 times 5. So it's a bit more powerful, has more rounds in it. Okay. Electronic component robot. Stabilizes wounds. Okay. Oh, it repairs robots. We got armor plates, weapon parts, medical components, welding machine. We go to the balaclava over the toque. Technically, it gives you a little bit more protection, right? Like a whole 2. 1 cold and what? Okay, balaclava's 1 less cold. Here, actually, here. Yeah, 1 less cold, but we get 1 more physical and 2 more of the second item. Why can I not remember what that is? It's piercing and explosion resistance. 3333. Okay. We got different blood bags. Chick. Oh, that's food, I guess. Yeah, we got food. We got Sang B blood bags. We got water bottles. Lots of calories there. We have the option of unloading all. Maybe I should do that. Yeah. That way each mission we just make sure we have what we need. Alright, finish up mission. Oh wait, I got rid of the shotgun. Alright. Francis Reed Daly. We can certainly do as Jane said. Contracts are waiting, but as the saying goes, honor is lost, everything's lost. Honor is preserved, everything's preserved. We were able to track down the exact location of the shuttle pod launches, Rogue City. Most likely the Civil Resistance has set up a training center and a transshipment point there. Before we start chasing money, I suggest we stick a red-hot poker in the Reds' asses. Okay. I love the way the 3D graphics look in the game. They should have done more with this. Stacy RPG 5? How's it going, Stacy? Alright, so... Oh, this is the... where like, so Phobos has these 5 locations. Taste of Revenge, difficulty 5? There's no quick save or anything in this. This is all Iron Man. Oh man, oh that's terrifying. All right. This is the HIS Magnum control screen. From here, you can access the list of clone operators and the cargo hold, top right corner of the screen. To go to the spacecraft compartment, click on any compartment marker. We got supplies. Let's see, we got navigation, engineering, research, hangar, and cloning. No genome stuff. We could look at upgrading the hangar, research. Oh, okay, I get it. We can go all the way up the ship. The reason, okay, that makes sense. We're not doing like, the reason the floor seems so small is the floor isn't going from here to here. There's a floor, there's a floor. It's like the engine pushes this way, giving us gravity. Hey, Cheshire, how's it going? So, although over here it does look like it might be just the way they're lined up. I don't know. Either way. All right. We need to find those items. Bio-waste tank and cloning control system. And the hangar. Need the capsule. Production of the capsule will require the following items. AI module and a memory record. Research. All right, we would need a research station and specialist rosters. All right, engineering has both arsenal and weaponry. Weaponry and arsenal, isn't that kind of the same thing? Anyways, production of weaponry will require the following items. A weapons case and prototype blueprint. And the arsenal would require prototype blueprint and an armor case. All right. Good to know. Navigation. Monitoring. When activated, creates an additional random mission in the current system. Production of the monitoring will require the following items. A military unit and a switchboard. All right. I would like to get that. That sounds like that would be very handy. And then it takes us back to supply. Improves magnum crafting capabilities. Requires a welding machine, which we have. So I'm going to upgrade it. Additional lines and modern machines. Makes it faster and lets us do more at one time. The capacity of our mother spacecraft allows us to produce items directly on board. To produce most simple items, we only need a licensed chip. There are examples in history of how one corporation tried to introduce an additional fee for each item produced, but as a result of a 6-day war, the corporation went bankrupt, and all the others rejected this kind of monetization. So 40%, you know, we got chick from plastic. Thanks. Sorbent, general action drugs, 10 turns. Okay. I gotta say, we can actually make quite a bit already. Admittedly, all the starting stuff, but... Ooh, Molotov. A glass bottle, some gasoline, and a rag. All right, you can make any type of well, we can make 9 mil, 12 gauge, or 42 mil bullets, as long as we have powder, and it takes 1 hour each. Okay. High tech engineer, knife maker, gunsmith, morphine. Okay. The only thing we can make, and it takes a day and 12 hours? What? Makes a first aid kit, but it uses up a bandage, a splint, and antibiotics. Which is crazy. All right. All right, spacecraft or system map. Here we go. Citadel 1, Venus, Havoc, Mekta, Earth, which has Siolf, Tsiolkovsky, the moon, and Fuller on the moon. There's Mars, Phobos, Deimos, Ceres, 434 Hungaria, Werner, Anna German, Vesta, Pallas, Geist, Amnia, Aegea, Jupiter, which also has Io, Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto. Saturn has Enceladus, Titan, Phoebe, and Hyperion. No Pluto, which I think is a crying shame. Hecate. I want to go to Hecate. That sounds like a awesome place to go with demons. And you can look up the information on it too. Nice. So much information to read up on. Holy crap. A natural satellite to Mars. So Phobos is a natural satellite to Mars, a transfer station on the way to the outer system. Started development was in the 2050s. Main contributors to development: Realware, Grasshopper Tech. Security status is not entirely safe. Mars is a backwater relative to Earth. Phobos and Deimos are backwaters relative to Mars. Phobos is a natural satellite of Mars, a transfer station on the way to the outer systems. Surface dotted with craters and cracks. Home to transport hubs, warehouse systems, a mining factory, and even the small colony of Hypnos 2. This is a meeting place for many corporations and factions of the other end, whose agents cannot afford sufficient cover to infiltrate the intercity. Phobos is too cosmopolitan for the inner system, and it's not hard to find a recruiter for the pirate of the Unchained Belt or the Civil Resistance here. All right. And we're looking for the Civil Resistance because those are the guys that attacked our ship. I'm a little disappointed it doesn't let me... Okay, it does show... I was gonna say, I was disappointed it doesn't let me move the map. But it does let me, like, draw lines to each spot. Just to say how long it will take. Like, if we went all the way to Hyperion. At Saturn there. It's a long ways. Travel from Phobos to Hyperion. 197 days. Wowzers. I don't think so. Alright, so we're at Phobos. What about to Deimos? 21 hours. To the moon? 18 days, 15 hours. But only 17 days, 1 hours to Earth. 16 days to the station. I'm guessing this is like an orbiting base, like a satellite base. Space dock or something. Zolfsky. And then there's Fuller Base. Yeah, so you can kind of see what it looks like up in the top left there. There's Mercury, which has Volcano. Vulcan's orbit. And Citadel 1. An artificial satellite Mercury made from a captured asteroid. Altitude above Mercury is 350 megameters. Why would he not just do kilometers? Right? So, megameters. So is that saying, like, at 1,000 almost? Or would it just be 10? Like, is that 3,500 kilometers? From, I can't, anyway. Citadel 1 is artificial satellite of Mercury. Tianming Corporation installed cubocentric engines on this trans-Neptunian object and launched it into Mercury's orbit. After the asteroid was delivered to its permanent location, a habitat ring was built around it along the minor axis. After that, Citadel 1 was spun at such speed that the Coriolis force was able to serve as a substitute for gravity for people. 4 of the 5 Citadel 1 stations are located in the habitat ring. However, the Gamma Hydra 4 station is located inside the asteroid itself. Tianming was a pioneer in asteroid capture. Citadel 1 is an old complex, lacks the amenities found on Havoc or Geist. Okay. "34 days away?" I was kind of expecting like 4 bases on, like 4 citadels on the ring, and then a 5th one in the center. Kind of disappointed it's only 4 bases total. All right, close that. Volcano info. Artificial satellite of Mercury constructed from old spacecraft. Altitude above is 120 megameters. Year of creation 2132 by Dilthey and Planet Bridge. A steel titanium monster orbiting high above Mercury. Its 2 halves, once independent spacecraft, are held together by a bulky asymmetrical structure designed to withstand the unpredictable gravitational forces and solar winds. Vulcan houses 3 stations. With its lead gray hull and observation windows that gleam with the reflection of the sun, Vulcan is a reminiscent of the early years of active exploration of the solar system. The noise of power reactors penetrates every corner, and the vibration of the hull is a soundtrack for the satellite's inhabitants. Soundtrack of their life. Okay, then there's, of course, Venus, which has Havoc, its own captured satellite, and Mekta, a starbase. Artificial Venusian satellite made from a captured asteroid at 120 megameters. Created in 2192. Havoc, high-altitude Venusian orbital city. This is an extremely successful project of the Dilthey Corporation. After being captured beyond the orbit of Neptune, the asteroid was delivered to the orbit of Venus. The asteroid served as a framework for an arcology. The city was closed with a closed ecological system designed by the Italian philosopher and architect Paolo Soleri. Its name's so close to like solar system. That's kind of funny. The training station, Blade at the Ready, is located outside the arcology under the surface of the asteroid. All those lucky enough to live on Havoc Station can enjoy the latest tech and space-dwelling design. Dilthey seems not to notice the shortage of resources and the growing tension, and lives in a real anarcho-capitalistic paradise. Oh, that's not good. Too much anarcho-capitalistic bullshit, and people will start revolting. Especially if demons start showing up and causing trouble for them, right? Mecta, an artificial Venusian satellite made from space debris, which can only grows in size every year. It's got a variable height above Venus. Year of creation, 1959. Launch of the Luna 1 station. What? I'm thinking we're living in an alternate history here, because I'm pretty sure there was no... Or maybe the Russians secretly have a base around Venus. I don't know. At some point in the past, the USSR... Back in the USSR... launched a tiny artificial planet called Mecta, Dream, towards the sun. About 100 years ago, Venus attracted Mecta, and it became an artificial satellite of the planet. During the terraforming of Venus, Mecta became a convenient place for assembling structures and a loading terminal for planetary shuttles. Garbage was discarded next to Mecta. Mechanisms were attached to it, and then they were forgotten about. As a result, Mecta became a huge improvised engineering art object and a surprise to everyone in the system. Over time, Mecta became so large that stations began to be placed on it. It's just a giant ball of garbage. All right. Earth has an artificial satellite, a wonder of orbital engineering, created in 2120, the 20th anniversary of the GAR. Creators are the corporations of the Hexarchy. That sounds bad. A large artificial Earth satellite. It consists of a robust central structure, CS, and an automatic orbit maintenance system. 5 stations located in different parts of the CS. It was supposed to be a transport hub, a gateway to Earth. At the same time, it's supposed to be connected to the surface by a space elevator. So far, these plans have not been put into effect, since no corporation has the resources for such an ambitious project. For a long time, it was not customary to initiate direct actions on the place, as was the case in Earth's orbit. But in the last decade and a half, hostilities have begun to occur at the station itself. When they reach Earth is a matter of time. So shit's getting bad already. And then, of course, there's the Earth's moon, and the moon has its own starbase. An artificial satellite of the moon, a space city complex orbiting the moon at 400 megameters. Okay, the moon itself is what, 300,000 kilometers from Earth? So, like, 4,000 kilometers from the moon. It must be, like, perpendicular to the axis towards the Earth. Otherwise, it would get close to the Earth and probably get pulled off. Anyways, creators were Dilthey and Grasshopper in 2145. An artificial satellite of the moon rotates in a geostationary orbit constantly above Mare Imbrium. Oh, it's just sitting perfectly 400 megameters above Mare Imbrium. The satellite is named after Richard Buckminster Fuller, an outstanding architect, designer, engineer, inventor, philosopher, mathematician, writer, and poet. A real ambitious son of a bitch. He's the guy that came up with buckyballs. That's why they're called buckyballs, which is a buckyball is like an artificial construct. Like, basically, take graphene and make it a sphere, and that's a buckyball. And you can put stuff in it and use it as like a medicine delivery system and stuff. Buckyballs are really cool, actually. Outstanding architect. Okay, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Most importantly, a hopeless utopian whose idea had no chance of becoming a reality under the oppression of states. The liberation granted to the people by the great anarchist revolution made it possible to implement many of Fuller's ideas. This artificial satellite of 5 stations modules linked together by engineering structures is a genius's dream come true. When the sun rises over Mare Imbrium, fully reflects its light as if speaking on behalf of humanity. We are moving forward. We are building the future. Somebody's got their heads up their ass. All right. So, we have our choice. Oh, look, we got Mars. Can we see? Well, they'd be too far. Kind of wish we could, like, oh, look, there's Earth. We can see the sun. I'm not sure I like the look of it. Kind of looks oblong. Is that another place right there? It definitely seems separate from everything else. Cool. Anyways. Look at the picture. Oh! Mars's big temple. Oof. The Revenge looks like it would be really hard. Alright. We can't even... Like, how do we make more clones? We need clone enhancement module. This just lets us make them better. So we should still be able to do... you know what? I bet it's by going operators. We have 4 operators at the moment. Scout of Hades. No class, no class, and no class. We got Isabella, Percy Fawcett, Victoria Bodica, Isabella Capit, Percy Fawcett. All right. Can we? It's got to. Oh, I can manually sort them. Cool. How do I select them though? Oh, implants. This is the augmentation implant installation screen. You can freely install and remove them here at any time. Augmentations replace body parts. Keep in mind that organic and cybernetic body parts require different meds to treat wounds. The type of body part a particular medicine treats is indicated in the description. Implants do not replace body parts. Instead, they are installed into them. They can provide both passive bonuses and active abilities. As a rule, active implants have a limited number of uses per mission. However, you can sometimes find stations during missions that replenish the charges. Most importantly, wounds, even when bandaged, will disable augmentations and implants in their respective slots. This applies to both passive bonuses and active implant abilities. However, penalties will continue to apply. The augmentation department isn't required to install augmentations and implants. It will, however, allow us to manufacture them ourselves if we have the recipe. Okay. It seems kind of stupid that if you're not getting the bonuses because you're like, oh no, my leg implant is messed up. I can't run as fast because I got shot and it needs a bandage. The negative, you don't get the bonuses, but you still get the negative? I guess it's still in there causing that twinge in your knee. It's like every time I step, I feel a little twinge. Can we put, like, get armored ankles so that ankles can't be broken? I feel very passionate about the idea of non-breakable ankles. So goods, parts, packs, and other things. Packs. Wait, we can make our own packs with the demons? I thought we were fighting the demons in this game. Our cargo hold. Okay. And then we got... operator. So that... Okay. Percy has pretty good health. As is Isabella. I'm a little worried about Victoria's 90 hit points. +2 to weapon range. And -2 to enemy attention span. We got resistances. Okay. So they're very different. Okay, the spear. Got no equipment on that one. It would be nice if they at least gave us enough equipment to have everybody with like the most basic stuff. Also, from this screen, if I go back, it should take to here. Not all the way to here. Which, if I press escape, is what happens. I'll just have to get used to pressing N, I guess. Oh, check out. These are all the corporations. Okay, there's the demon. Church of Revelations, Ancom, Dilthay, Sunlight Coven, The Unchained Belt, Coreward, MG. What's MG, I wonder? Grasshopper Tech, The Civil Resistance, SBN, Realware, Daydream Chem, Tianming, Planet Bridge, Franche Comte PS. That's a lot of freaking labels. And then there's the different resources, I'm guessing. And Magnum PMC. That's us. Can we rename an illegal organization? Hey, puppy. How's Layla? How's our little puppy? Yeah. You're so soft and fluffy. Yes, you are. And there's my Milo. Yay. My buddy's here. Can you guys not stand right where the mouse is? Layla's trying to pull Milo over to go wrestle. She's pulling him by the lip. Ow. There we go. He went over and lied down and wrestled though. Okay. We've killed 10 humans, done 1 mission. No Quasimorphs or Barons or deaths or allies killed or chips unlocked or anything. All right. Okay, that is definitely like some kind of Aztec demon. The Omega the Quasimorphic Legion. Who's got like the Omega there. That's cool. The Church of Revelation. He does look like a stern, broom up, like stick up the ass kind of guy. Defense. Current strategy. Techlicon. Also defense. Oncom is scouting. Ex-Arc Counselor. No active anything going on there. We got Dilthay. They're scouting. So Dilthay is also a part of the Hexarch, like Ancom. And if you notice, part of the Illuminati. And naughty, like, as in bad, right? Illuminati. They bring light to their bad deeds. The Sunlight Coven. He doesn't look like a witch. Okay, we got their assets, power, tech, relations with our faction. Okay. So the number here is their population, or their power. And tech level. Techlicon here actually kind of likes us. Probably because we accidentally released him from his imprisonment on the moon or wherever it was. I don't think it was the moon. I think it was out by like Jupiter or something. Not Enceladus. Maybe Europa. I'd have to read the stuff again. Okay. So their power, assets, power, and tech level. They have the highest tech level at the moment, a 2. How do they have the most power if you only just woke up? I guess they are demons. Ooh, the Unchained Belt. They don't like us. It also looks like his eyes have melted. Forward MG. They're getting 20 power. Okay. Anybody else gaining power? The Church actively getting 24. And Teclicon getting 8. So he won't stay in the lead for long at this rate. All right, the core, they're doing a defense strategy. Grasshopper Tech. Let's see, they're scouting. Tech level 1, 1500. Okay, Silver Resistance. They have a base, or a mission, sorry, on Phobos for us to do. They're defending. They don't like us. They're level 1, 1460 power. The SBN, also part of the Illuminati. He's the Liberation Front, obviously. A terrorist organization. RealWare is another Hexarch. He looks kind of messed up. Like he'd be a G.I. Joe villain. 11 assets, 1420 power, no growth. They kind of like us. Daydream, about the same as the last guy. Tian Ming kind of likes us. All right. Is this supposed to be like China? Or what remains of China as a or a Hexarch? 1250 power. They're not currently gaining any. All right. There is a lot to kind of take into account in this game. Whoops. I'm glad that honor is not an empty word to you, boss. Just in case, I'll remind you about the standard mission preparation interface. On this screen, you choose the operator who will go on the mission, the chip with combat skills that will be integrated into the freshly printed clone, and the equipment that we'll issue to the fighter for the mission. That's my Milo. I'm his ladder. All right, we can only send one operator. This is the bioprinter screen. Here you can choose a fighter to go on the mission. The list includes both those who have survived previous missions and those who need to be printed. Each of the fighters have their own parameters and unique talent. They have all been through a lot during the years of combat in every corner of the solar system. Damage per 10 missing HP goes up by 5%. Only has 110 though, so. Percy Fawcett, melee damage per 10 kilograms plus 12%. Has a lot of resistance by the looks of it. Oh, she comes off so weak for some reason. If I select Francis, I can't select someone else now? Oh, you click on that to do it. Okay. So I can change it once selected. I was hoping we could rename the scouts. He's a scout of Haiti. This is the class selection screen. In addition to their own experience, each fighter will benefit from gaining a specific set of skills based on the experience of past military conflicts and the digital experience of special forces. Each class has a set of passive abilities and trigger abilities that are activated under certain conditions. Like the Eclipse Blades versus the Hades. Alright. Combat reflexes, plus 10% dodge chance. When an enemy misses, the character gains 4 XP. Gunsmith, weapon durability, plus 120%. Equipped weapon weight, minus 50%. Knife fight, strike, plus 50, accuracy, plus 15%. Each hit from a melee weapon gets 5 XP. Cannibalism, all damage, plus 45%. Eating human meat activates the trigger. Each trigger activation gives 10 XP. It costs 80 SADI Cooldown is 15 turns. Courage. Why not? He's already eating people, right? Each trigger activation gives 10 XP, and it costs 120 to activate. Cooldown's 20 turns. Blade, knife, or fist is what worked. Chance to get AP back. A wound inflicted in melee activates the trigger, and that's if you're using a blade, a knife, or the fist. Berserk Gang. +4 regen, +3 pain generation. Getting damage, a damaging wound triggers this ability, giving you 10 XP, costing 80 hunger, and 14 turn cooldown. Sprint effect accuracy, -35%. Each turn of running gives 1 XP. I think I like the scouts a lot better. Alright, back. We got a rookie. Now you need to gather your equipment. Take whatever you deem necessary, but don't forget ammo, food, and medical supplies. Note that if the operator you send dies in battle, all the items will be lost. And evacuation is only possible when the mission is completed, or we find something valuable like a new consciousness chip. I'm guessing a consciousness chip is the cloning information for a new merc. They only stack. Oh wait, they're different grenades. That's a mine. That's the grenade. Okay. Take the ammo. Take some extra shotgun ammo. I'm tempted to take the tomahawk. The idea of throwing it sounds really cool. Also, it does a shit ton of damage. Wowzer. Accuracy is not as good. It's a long blade and a rod. Cleave, piercing throw, wounding. Range of 4. Strikes 1 to 2. Critical chance of 20%. I wonder if they're going to join our little faction, or we're going to have to fight them. Okay. Feel ready? It's time to press the start mission button. No. Experience pastor. Needed for the rank. All right, let's see. It seems that seems like you can't rename them, unfortunately. Okay. Boy. Part of me wants to keep using Francis to level him up more, and part of me is thinking like maybe we should start leveling up somebody else. All right, Isabella Caput. I
thought you could rename the people in this. I was going to name it after all of you. Like I normally do. An eclipse blade or a scout. Keep hitting escape. Alright, let's see what our operators. Weapon range, she's definitely going to have to be the weapon one. Percy is melee stuff, so Percy is definitely a blade. She would definitely be a scout. There we go. It would be cool if it like highlights which one you've mastered or something. All right, let's see. I don't know who to take. Percy does have quite a few hit points. They're all rookie. Percy's the melee one, right? So would be a police baton. That's quite a lot of damage actually for a pipe. I thought I had other pants. I guess the things that we put in the locker we didn't get to keep. That's bullshit. Bullshucky. Anything on the ship at the end of the mission we should have got. And as a backup, do we do like a gun? The eagle seems pretty bad. Alright. So now I can compare the guns to each other. Well, less damage, but better. One less max damage. 7% better chance to crit, but holds one less bullet. Could always give the P90. Okay, the Hydra is the one that I had on the last mission, right? The known entity. A lot more durability. Though damage is quite a bit less, but like 3 less to 1 more. 10 less critical damage. 6% less accuracy. 7% less crit chance. It does 1.2 degrees more scatter. Reload takes a 1 more as well. Oh man. Actually, screw it. Shotgun in case of backup. The whole 20 rounds. Two-turn timer on that as well. Stupid lag. Stupid lag. Oh wait. How do we split? I don't want all of them. I only want like. I only want like 2 of them. Oh, divide. We showed it. Okay. Well, I'm glad you think so. Jeez. I wonder if at some point with enough advanced tech, if you'd be able to like just manually change the rank to a higher rank. I'm disappointed you can't rename the scouts. I was hoping to name all the scouts after the crazy people that follow me on Twitch and or YouTube. I wonder what that is right there. Alright, give me 1 second. I want to check Google real quick to see if there is a way to rename. I don't care what's new with the update in Google. Okay. Quasimorph. Rename. Matt Mercs. You cannot rename mercenaries or clone operators in vanilla Quasimorph. The game ties operators to fixed historical and genetic profiles with preset names, stats, and unique traits, and there is currently no official in-game feature or UI option to change them. Huh. I wonder if that means there's an unofficial, aka a mod method. Let's take a quick look at the workshop. I wonder. Controller quality of life. You don't say. Slightly interesting places to go. Squad more operatives. Allows you to assign more operatives during the briefing phase. The first operative you pick serves as the team leader, controlled directly by the player, while the rest automatically follow their lead throughout the raid. Would be better if you control them all, but okay. you can get different skins for the ship, of course. Extra starting items. What's this? You could have had more items right off the bat. Oh, you have to pick them and everything. Can we give ourselves lightsabers? Yeah, because that'd be handy. Pretty sure if the Imperium had lightsabers, they would have fought off the chaos in no time. Edible shit? Ew. That's so gross. SS Gooner, guys. A lightsaber is no match for a good blaster at your side. Lightsabers are from a elegant, more civilized time. Look what happens to the paint job on your ship if you give it the Gooner skin. That's hilarious. Not my first choice, but okay. But we could have like one on one side and then like the other, like waifu 1 and waifu 2, one on each side of the ship. I don't have the more operative thing, but I kind of wish I do. Okay, show all the most popular ones. Better Korean, a Pepsi promotion or like a endorsement. Visible laser sights. I actually have that. Let's see. Magnum Economy Framework? What is that? Yeah, flying combat techs. Better recipes. Civil resistance beta. Reasonable craft hours. I guess people think they know better than the person that made the game. An ammo merchant. Custom portraits. Trade skull. Trade shuttle fix. Stealth auto walk. Whatever that is. I don't see anything about like renaming. I got an idea. What if we went rename? Nope. There's an expanded arsenal faction, or sorry, expanded factional arsenal, and then there's custom portraits. That is the ugliest Jane we've seen yet. So you gotta put custom portraits on everything, including Techlon. Did you see that? A little black hole. Nah, I don't want to. Like all the things mods I have were just quality of life stuff. Where's that controller one? Did I put that in? Expanded controller support for Quasimorph menus, inventories, and raids. Virtual cursor mode. Complete pointer interactions. Mouse compatible. Back to the game. So I'm very disappointed we can't rename them. Yeah. There's a question. If you could, also Fleet, hello. If you could, like, what waifu would you put on the ship there, Fleet? All right, I guess we'll go in with the guy we just did a mission as. Good old Francis Reed Daly. He's got grenades, a shotgun, and his handgun. 69 spare bullets. Nice. Oh, that's funny. Okay. 42 odd. I don't. Do we have a gun that uses 42? Well, I know this one's a 9mm. Oh, there it says 9mm bullets, 9mm bullets, 9mm bullets. Oh, there, 42 odd on the Eagle. 9mm. Maybe it's 42 Magnum. Probably not, though. 9mm. 797, not 762. I don't even think I have a gun that uses 797. All right, you know what? This could be a big mistake. We got 3 floors, difficulty of 5. Let's go get revenge. He's equipped up, right? Oh, no, he doesn't have any health items. 1 second. Bandage. Splint. And should we give him some, like, pain meds? Oh, food and water. I gotta remember food and water. I'll take a military rations and some waters. Look at that. See, that used up all my inventory. Well, if we catch fire, we have water to put us out at least. We need a better backpack. And I hit the wrong button. Oh well. We only have to pick the guy. Let's do the mission, see how bad this goes. The civil resistance colony nodes attempted to attack our mobile headquarters. We have successfully fought back and must now counterattack their training center. Extra. On Mars, Phobos, and Deimos, colonies often combine opposite functions. Rogue City is a charging and repair terminal for ground vehicles, and at the same time serves as a corporate colony that brings constant rental vehicles to the place. Yeah. I can see that being used against us. Bear in mind that we're not getting paid for this. Taking a contract would have been a better idea. Civil Resistance has set up a field camp in Rogue City, training complexes, as well as something that looks like a lab. Sometimes messages flash in the SBN that the terrorists are accumulating weapons and equipment for their liberation struggle. So let's justify the time spent on this escapade. We'll get revenge and profit from it. Get to their anti-space defense complex, destroy it. After that, the pilots will direct the Magnum to the cargo dock in Rogue City, and we'll start loading everything that's lying there. Okay. Okay. Our scanners see several ways to solve this problem. First, there is the main elevator connecting the cargo dock to the control tower, but the number of biosignatures at the elevator is extremely high. Secondly, there's a bypass route via the stairs warehouse level. Okay. recruit. Welcome to Rogue City. The station was the tool of thieving vampires, sucking the juices from the free people of the solar system. It is now turned to the benefit of the working people. You made the right choice when you decided to leave your employer and got your way here. Okay. The civil resistance basis by any means necessary. No more corporate slavery. You will go through reintegration and into organization or organized society. Soon you'll become a citizen again. Right now, you need to go to the training classroom, where you will gradually start to learn what it means to become a full member of our organization. I welcome you to thank you for making the right choice to join the Civil Resistance. Issachar. Well, Issachar seems like an idiot. No stepping on the computer, Bubba. Alright. Open the door. I gotta get used to the controls of this game. Alright. I don't see anybody. Poppy straw, medical raw material. A trucky composite workwear. It's not as good as what we got. We're a human. We're this person right here. Oh, shit.
I'll make something of my life and come back with success.
Alright, let's see. 9mm nails. It's got a metal pipe. EVA boots. Better than my boots. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Oh well, I guess I just said take it all. Ooh, a sensor. How do I take that? Oh, it's a robotic body part, that's why. Okay, never mind. I don't think we can take that. Okay, let's see. No. S. It's got 8 shots left. Okay, opening the door. I got no chance of hitting on because I'll hit this thing there. I kind of wish there's like a button I could press to see how far I can walk with my current AP. Apparently that far. Whoa, what was that? A line runner. It's better than my balaclava, but it is damaged. People's front boots. Better than the EVA boots even? And they're in better shape. Organic body part. It's got an optical suppressor. How do I take his head? Or at least the part from it? Oh, we can disassemble things? I wish it wasn't like rather than everything, like maybe specific items. Red front. Ooh, a shovel. 66 to 91 damage. Like, melee weapons are no joke. I'd rather not leave the balaclava. Oh, I'm now trailing blood from walking over the corpse. Batteries. Strike, strike, and strike. 12, 16, 9, 5. Well, the strike pants are technically better. A hangover. It's a beating glove. Okay. It uses batteries to like do attacks. I gotcha. That's the one that was throwing the thing bouncing around the room. Anybody want some skin? Plus 100 Quasimorphosis. I guess that's if you get really hungry. People's front. Ooh, 49. You know what? I don't know if it makes any difference. We'll dump it on the ground. Oh, I can't dump this one on the ground? Oh, no, there we go. Oh, I can just go like that. And now it's all on the ground. Boop, 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 boo. Wish I could take your head processor chip thingy. What was that? Found the bathroom. Oh, maybe not. Just storages.
I can't take any more. We're at max. A high-tech energy repair kit. A surgeon plastic surgical mask. Scrubs. And scrub shoes. Another cricket. People's Front. Ooh, okay. 64. I'm wearing glory armor right now, 48. Okay, that one, the stuff we just dropped. This one had more stuff. A piece of flesh, the weapon and the battery, the med nodes. Oh, it's just everything. Okay. I see. Ooh, perfect condition one. I'll take that. A tin? What's that? Makeshift smoke bomb? Okay, maybe this won't be as bad as I thought. I'm guessing the red dots are the ones we've already killed. This was actually a pretty big map. I like that. Fire transfer. .12 gauge slugs, not buckshot. Ooh, but he's using a disc thrower. What? You can throw the nails, 90mm nails. You can throw them. For a second, I thought I said 9mm. I'm like, ooh, can we put them in our gun as like an alternate ammo? No. Those are some thick ass nails. Okay, and then we can switch. Hey, training increased to level 2. The elevator is somewhere nearby. Be careful. The signatures of stationary turrets and heavily armored coal nodes are clearly visible. I'm guessing it's through that door then. Let's hold off. Okay, got 2 actions. Opening door. the items we threw on the ground. Feeling like I should have brought more shotgun. I didn't realize I'd be firing so many. There's something back there. It is a War Echo, the AZ-96, 42 odd. It uses 42 odd. 23 to 36 damage. I guess it's assault rifle, maybe. 5 AP to reload. Effective range of 5. Very little ammo, like scatter. 2.6 degrees. Which is not much. That's what, 5.2 total arc plus with a plus or minus 2.6. Unless the 2.6 to the total, which is amazing. Plus or minus 1.3. It's got good crit, good accuracy, good crit chance. Yeah, this is where we started, isn't it? Information terminal. Isakaya, your demand for more call nodes is outrageous. You work within the inner system. You have Mars at your disposal. You need to manage with the resources available. Focus on your recruitment. Isakaya, your recent behavior is causing concern. Perhaps too many call nodes can conduct the appropriate research or can lead to the disintegration of a personality. We will conduct the appropriate research. Remember that the social must always prevail over the personal. Leah. I would have thought that it had more information about this level than us. Chemtrails, it's toxic ammo. We'll leave that in its case. A workbench. A duffel bag. Inventory size of 6 by 3. But takes 4 rags. I might be able to go back and disassemble stuff though. It's an extra 3, I believe, or sorry, an extra 6. So it'd be 3 rows instead of 2. I want it so bad. We need 4 rags. I can find 4 rags, I'm sure. And our the Quasimorph thing doesn't seem to be going up. There's 1. That's just the gun, okay. I'm being very reckless here, which is probably not the smartest thing. Oh, you can see the bullets from when I shot. That's cool. Okay. Rags. Oh, we got plastic last time. Rusty metal, plastic, and rubber that time. A servo. Load weight mod, minus 5%, plus 5% range and immediately accuracy, but minus 10% dodge. Speed very slow. Alright. The form. There's that skin we saw earlier. Okay, Foreman are synthetic pants, but they're weaker than what we've got, so bye-bye. Ooh. An inanimate rod. Well, we got 7. What am I doing? We can go all the way back. Let's go make that new backpack. That way we'll have room for storage. Hey, Milo. I wonder why he stopped walking. Maybe there's a bad guy nearby that I didn't realize. Oh, hey, hey, hey. None of that, Bubba's. None of that. How you doing, huh? Yeah, you doing good? Hey, give me a second. Give me a second, Bubba. Milo. This is Milo. Mwah. You got a haircut. It's all nice and trim and looking good. Layla's completely white one. Well, not completely. She's got a black spot on her left side, but she's mostly white. All right. Storage space. Look at Milo. Look at Boa. All right, guys. I think I just have to take him out for a quick bathroom break. And what else was good? We make Molotovs. Makeshift submachine gun. A rough cleaver. A shiv. Okay. Oh, careful, bub. Two, four. Pathfinder. What do we have? A gladiator. Doesn't give us any armor protection, whereas I think the Pathfinder does. Yeah, we get 4 more cold resist. Hey. No scratching the face. Look out. Look out. Move, mister. I'm going to go take it in the bathroom, and I'll be back. Before he accidentally paws my eye out, and I have to take one for good measure. Yeah, he went to the groomers yesterday, so he's nice and trimmed and super sleek looking. Anyways, guys, I'll be right back. Oh my god. It didn't register the button push. I thought I was in the other screen this whole time. Oh, man. Was I in this screen the whole time, or was I in this screen for a while? Like, at least you could see both. I wanted to be in this one. Anyways, I'll be right back. Actually, I saw the time. It's 9 o'clock. If I take Milo for a quick pee break, which is 5-10 minutes, I gotta go pick up my roommate. Like 15 minutes after that, I think I'm. Oh man, I don't want to. We're like in the middle of the second mission, or well, our first real mission. You know what? Yeah, I will take a break. If you haven't hit the follow button or subscribe button yet, guys, please do like, subscribe, share, all the stuff. I will be back in about 5 minutes. I just gotta take the dog for a quick pee break, and then we'll come back and we'll go until the roommate calls and tells me she needs to be picked up. Often when she closes, it's later than the 9:30 close time, so hopefully it'll be closer just to the normal 10 o'clock. And yeah, but I'll be right back, everybody. Let's go, Milo. All right, everybody. Thank you for your patience. Let's see if we can finish up this stage. At least we got extra storage now. I know that feeling. Training increased to 3. What have we here? These stairs lead to the warehouse. We have enhanced the resolution capability of the geoscanner. There's medical supplies and some other equipment there. Collect the items and head to the SD control center. Rogue City is secure enough to prepare messages for routing into the external system. I successfully infiltrated LBSA as a security guard. Some time ago, there was an attack here by the HIS Magnum to extract some important prisoner. I managed to establish that the HIS acted as contractors for ONCOM. The chances that my theory is correct have sharply increased. ONCOM is more than just a publisher. Unfortunately, LBSA is now open to attack and its owners will change. I'm not sure if I can continue to provide relevant information. Iskar. Warehouse. Alright. Let's look all around. The number of realware counterintelligence agents on the streets of inner cities is extremely high. My call nodes are constantly at risk of being exposed. From now on, I'm going to keep one bullet in Liberator for myself. The risk of our secrets falling into the hands of realware is not justified, especially since this is not our priority target in the inner system. Issachar. Interesting. Got 2, so open the door. Oh, shit. Someone opened the door that way? Enemies can also use grenades, of course. They do it much worse than our operators, but there are exceptions. To avoid getting hit by shrapnel, it's better to move to a safe distance and find cover. Injuries are common in combat situations. The first priority is to treat the wounds. You can use bandages, splints, or even ordinary rags for that. To obtain a rag, tear it up. Any unnecessary clothing, autodocs, and surgical kits allow you to immediately heal wounds. We died! Expendable assets. Now we lost all that shit. I panicked about the grenade. I should have shot the guy like I had planned on it and then moved. And what's worse is we lost all that good stuff. This is why I want a fucking save system. I like the option of this kind of mode. But I would also like to have like a one mission back save type of thing. Like save at the start of the mission. So if something was wrong, I could decide if it's worth reloading or not, you know? Wait, we can't pick him? He's dead for 3 days. All right. This is the chainsaw and the crappy shotgun guy. Or a chainsaw. The axe and crappy shotgun guy. He's got a stun grenade. He's got meds on him. All right, let's try that again. Yes, I know we're not getting paid. Shut up. The nerve of that woman. Exactly. Grenades definitely hurt. Okay, recruit. Welcome to the city. Oh, water. All right, he's got 2 points. We got water. Oh, we could steal the gas? I didn't realize we could take the gas from them. Even though I think it did mention something about that. Okay, wait. Now open the door. You know what? We'll leave the messed up sections for later. I don't know if I don't think the map will be the same. Did you see that? Someone took off that way.
Just begins to leave, and again, battles are everywhere.
Okay. They're in bad shape, but they're more defensive. Rib, skin, big bone, a wrist, and some flesh. Oh, I can't repair these space boots. Common garment, clothing, space boots. Common clothes. Alright. Pack of cigarettes and Bay 12, which is alcohol. It's worth 100 credits though. I chopped his leg off apparently. And there's also the Crusher. Not as powerful, but 150 credit weapon. Ooh, a hybrid shirt. These are what you wear to go to hibernation. Dismantle. Plastic. Have some water. This is car. Your demand for more people is not good. All right, line runners. Line runners. Let's see. They're not as good as what we're wearing. They became plastic. What do I need to repair these? Probably metal, because they're EVA pieces, right? I want to explore this floor a bit more before we go down. Makeshift smoke bomb. What became of that stuff? I thought it might show something on the ground where I'm standing. Wait, it's a jackhammer? Oh, I see it. Yeah, that's the part that... There's the handle, there's the jack part. Okay. I thought it was a wrench or something. We got plastic again. I'll say this about the axe. 85 to 119 damage is a lot of damage. When people have like maybe 150 health, right? I really want that bag so bad. Rough cleaver. It's not nearly as good as the cleaver we actually use. Stabilizes wound. We need to get rags. Ooh, there's items over there. I'm guessing gold maybe means really good item. Okay. Did it not disassemble, or like where did the item go? 'Cause it didn't go to the ground, and I don't have it. I'm confuzzled. There we go. So it can completely fail and give you nothing. Okay. Unload. We got a couple extra shots. That is what? The wreck, and we're using a wreck. I was like, why is the damage different? Because it's comparing to my axe. Yeah. It's in better condition than the shotgun I have, so I guess we'll swap. We got a spring. Wow. People's Front Aramid helmet. That's way better than what I got. Including the boots. Nice. Let's see. He's got a sensor in his head. The rupture lace. Wait. How come I can take it off with this guy? Oh, is it because I have the axe? You need something to actually chop body parts up? Oh, that's disgusting and awesome. That's so gross. So we need to keep... Wait, you can use the severed limb as a weapon. Do these stack? Nope. Oh no, they do. Rusty parts. What does this weapon components? Repair. Can't repair the shotgun. Oh, okay. The big bone is also a weapon. It's a piercing weapon, but it's fragile. Oh, I'm stunned? Oh, the game's doing the weirdness again. Where it's like... It's not letting me do anything. My hand cramps because of the shock. Down 6 health. How? Let me find out what's going on here. Maybe it's because of one of the mods. I don't know. Okay. Quasimorph. Turns seem to be frozen. No, it's after the last patch, so it's not just me. If your turns are frozen or stuck on the enemy phase of Quasimorph, it is usually caused by an AI pathfinding softlock, a status effect glitch like being stunned, or broken mod interfaces. They're trying to blame the mods, but other people said they've been having it without mods. Yeah, in my case, the freezing seems to happen specifically when defending havens, but there's no distinction between player and enemy turns. Constantly getting stuck on enemy turns. Bug discussion. Well, last time we saved and quit, and then we just loaded up again. Alright, we got him. Alright, that seems to fix the problem. It's less, but that's way more. Alright, disassemble. A rib. Alright, let's pile it all up on one tile. Alright, we got glass, rusty metals, wires, and acid. You can say eat the flesh. That's... Oh. Right there. 53 to 90 damage with an arm is actually pretty good. It's the accuracy that kind of sucks on it. Personally, rather than constantly using your AP all the time, you should be able to walk around when you're not in a fight without using AP, and the second the fight starts, that's when you start using AP. Okay, elevators nearby. Oh, here's the door shutting. I thought the door was opening on us. All right. Gasoline stacks to 60. Oh, I didn't finish off this little bit of exploration. There we go. Alright, just trying to be thorough with my map. Seeing as we don't have to worry about monsters coming. I'm liking this game. Seems really tough, though. Oh, wait, we gotta get rid of this shock or whatever. Bandage it? Okay, Hey, the cramps are gone. Like, you can play with the numpad. It seems slower than when you play with the mouse, though. Like, there's a split-second pause every once in a while. All right. Anybody remember where those stairs were? Oh, they're over here. They're there. I'm not gonna go axes go wielding an axe to get all the way through the turrets and everything. This guy's got a stun grenade, not real grenade. Your body constantly requires calories. Oh shit! Did I bring food for this guy? Oh shit! We're fucked. I forgot to bring food. We're a little bit drunk. It doesn't give... I thought it gave calories. No, it's regeneration. Shit. Do I have to eat bodies? Can this person eat bodies? Tab? No, where is it? Not health. Is there a way to see your character's stats and all this when you're in the game? I can't remember if this was the guy that had cannibalism. Oh man. This is disgusting. Crude mechanism. Repairs. It'd be nice if it told you what it repairs. Where's all the other meat? Was there only the one piece here? I thought we had more than 2 pieces. Oh, we can eat skin too, though. We got infected. All right, so where's all those bodies? Oh, there they are. Don't stop. Oh, that's why he stopped. It's like, why does he keep stopping? Not as good, not as good, not as good. Or 2 bullets. High-tech energy repair kit. Capacitors, lamps, electronic pieces, powder. With powder we can make ammo. Alright, that's the same pants I'm wearing, but in much better condition. So we'll swap. All right, and then we will disassemble. We can make the better backpack now. Hey, we found a skull. 65 power? It's got Shava essence. Oh, maybe there's like a magic system to this too. Okay, it looks like skin. Gives you half, but half the chance of infection. Ooh, an energy booster for the thigh? Hey, Darkion, how's it going? Ooh, check out this, an industrial nail gun. That looks cool. But it's only 15 to 45. Let this be a lesson. Always bring food. Oh, there's poop. There's a mod to let you eat the poop. I did not take that mod. Wait a minute. You can grab the leg too. 1 second. So if you use the leg as a weapon, 53 to 93, 170 crit. Oh, they're the same? They should have been different. Like, one should be better at critting, and one should be better at just base damage. Alright, always bring empty cans? Well, this is the first mission. We're getting revenge on these assholes. No! Anybody? Well, might as well eat the next one. At least we got some calories in us now. And, where's those stairs? Alright. Let me check real quick. Haven't heard from my roommate. So it's 10 o'clock that she's working till tonight. Okay. That means we still got more time. I was starting to wonder, like, we hadn't heard from her. Oh, wait, we can make the new bag. Where was the machine? Right there. I forgot we can make the new backpack. You look at my AP going up and down. When you're not in a fight, it shouldn't use any AP. I stand by that. We're one rag shy of making the vest. All right. On the plus side, equip. Lots of room. Oh, we just got infected. Might as well eat our fill. Blah. You know, I wasn't really like 100% sure of this game, but I think I'm going to really like it. I do kind of wish that the 3D graphics of that other world was kind of like everywhere, like that, like of the ship and that. But the real world's not the priority. Oh, they got like fabrication down here. Tin. Is that the kind of candy you were talking about?
I'll be happy in the future when I get what I want. I'll be happy in the future when I get what I want.
Oh shit, they're coming from this side too. Ah, that was stupid of me to do looting. He's got 3 AP. Well, he had 3 AP. Okay. No, he's already pretty chopped up. Wait, is that not the right kind of ammo for that? 9mm bullets, 9mm. Oh, let me guess. I'd have to. Oh shit. Okay. Move. Ah, I forgot to switch my gun. All right. You know what? That's fine. Yeah, like look how great this looks here. I wish they had a whole game around this style of graphics. How's it going, Dark Aeon? Always bring an empty can. Yeah, so if you get 10 cans from drinking sodas or canned food, you can save them, and if you find a meal fabricator or oven, you can cook the raw human meat and turn it into packaged. Oh, that sounds awesome. And it's not cannibalism because it doesn't cause quasimorphosis. That's funny. You just have to cook it and it's no longer human. It's cooked human. That's completely different. It just goes in this unlabeled meat can that says question meat. And then you take a Sharpie marker and you write don't, kind of on an angle where it says question mark. And so don't question meat. There you go. And it's all of a sudden no longer human. Unfortunately, guys, I gotta go pick up my roommate. If you're looking forward to seeing more Quasimorph or more Stellar Blade, make sure to hit the follow or subscribe, depending whatever platform you guys are on. I will be back again tomorrow, probably with Quasimorph. Hello. We got ourselves a follow. Darkion, thank you so much. We'll be back with more Quasimorph tomorrow, and Saturday and Sunday will be Stellar Blade. But for now, guys, I have to go get my roommate. So to all of you, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, tell all your friends. Follow on Blue Sky or Twitter if you want to know when we go live, or join the Discord. But until next time, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay awesome. And I'll see you all in the future. Bye for now.